How to make money. Let's start by playing as one backward country so I will explain better. Russia. Let's take a closer look at where money comes from. If we examine carefully, we will discover that majority of our money comes from pool taxes and meeting. I also consider investment pool as part of our income, even though in the game you can't directly use this money, but I will show you how to use it. If we look to our spendings, we will discover that half if it goes from government, from military, and this is insane. This is a very huge army. But do we want to disassemble army? Clearly no, because we need for security, for defense, and we will use this for win money. We can see that our weekly GDP is approximately 500,000. And we can also see that our income is about 20% of our GDP. This is important to understand because we can increase our incomes through taxes without growth of GDP. We cannot decide that our minimum expected standard of living is 5, but our current standard of living is 9.2. This means that we can very easy peasy lemon squeezy just rob our population and increase taxes a lot. Let's do it, baby! But before, check your convoys and administration points. If they are below zero or close to it, build new administration or ports. Let's introduce new consumption taxes, but make sure that you select taxes which give you a lot of money and consume reasonable amount of authority. For example, spend 200 authority to get 98 pounds of income. This is ridiculous, all right? It's ridiculous. I will select grain, cloth and wine. This will increase my income to 55.9 thousand from consumption taxes. And now, let's just increase all our taxes, including new consumption taxes, to very high taxes. But it's not all. Let's decrease our government wages so we don't waste on corrupt scam. We will save 6,000. Perfect. Now, about 12% of our population is living below minimum standard of living, but this is fine. Just check the radical number from time to time. And if it's get too high, you could consider lowering taxes, but not now. Now it's fine. Remember that I told you that you will use army to generate money? Right. Let's make a puppet. First, we need to capture Persia. Demand that they will become our protectorate. Also ask them to ban slavery and war reparation. We need to mobilize and prepare 2 armies to match Persian military power. And yep, they back down. They agreed to become our protectorate. And it means in a couple of years we will be able to decrease their autonomy to make them puppet, and they will bring money to us. Which means they will transfer part of their income to us, but more importantly, even now they are in our market. This means our factories can sell items to them, making our factories more profitable, and Persia has opium, which means we don't need to import it anymore. It's already in our market for our drug users. Where did you think we will spend all our money? Of course, on construction. First, we want to switch iron frame buildings, as our construction method it builds faster and it will build cheaper than wood construction. Let's build couple of construction sector and finally spend all our money on construction. And if you remember minting income, it was huge and it comes from our GDP but also from gold mines. Rule number 1, always build gold mines if they are available. They will give you more money than anything else in 90% of cases. Finally, now when our money is very close to minus, it's time to start expand our economy. If you look at construction goods, it will show you as a government we spend a lot of money on iron, which is very expensive, so we need to start to build iron mines to decrease price of iron in our market. The same we need to do with instruments. Passed 5 years and you could not decide that our income from consumption taxes just explode thanks for our new consumption taxes, and pool taxes grow it significant. Also pay attention that we're getting money from Persia and our new puppets. Spending are almost the same in military but significant growth in government building and administration and universities, but construction goods they just explode literally. The place where majority of our money goes, this is construction sector. We just build buildings as crazy, super rapid industrialization. And in graph of GDP, you may see that our spendings a little above of our income, meaning we took in credits. And percentage of credit is not good for now, and we took it. So in reality, we want to stop to use credits and repay them as soon as we can. And you may see also that our GDP almost the same as it was before, but our incomes are increased more than 2 times. It means we suck all money from our population with taxes and creating building sector. So if we want fast technology, we need to build universities. About 50-40 universities at start of the game will be very nice choice. They will consume paper, so don't forget to build paper mills to decrease price of paper. New technology will allow to accept more efficient laws, make our factories more profitable and increase resource output. Switch from serfdom to homesteading or at least tenant farmers. It's very important. The economy system must also be changed from traditionalism to anything else. Why? Because look at these penalties, minus 50% contribution to investment pool. It is very bad. Switch to laissez-faire. This will cancel government dividends, but all money that will go directly to investment pool, it's even better. I will explain why soon. Change taxes from land-based taxation to per capita taxation. This will increase taxes from our factories, workers, while decreasing pressure on our poorest peasants. Adopt free trade policy, forget about tariff income. Free trade give you plus 50% trade road volume, plus 50% trade road competitiveness. Please subscribe, guys. I'm subscribe. Your goods will sell first in market and your competitors' goods will sell last because of these advantages. This will create super efficient export-oriented economy. So you wanted this for sure. Create export routes from manufacturing goods like tool, cloth, especially luxury goods. Export this to any country that can buy them. With this setup, your economy will dominate the world. And then we achieved 81 million GDP, which is super impressive considering that only 20 years have passed since the start of the game. We are now #1 industrial economy in the world and incredibly 800 building sector. Let's look at how we achieved that. Income from pool taxes and consumption taxes dropped, but income taxes increased significantly due to the per capita taxation reform. More importantly, all government dividends now go directly into investment pool. The investment pool income just exploded, meaning that the private investments are now essential part of our economy. Government spending remained mostly the same, but I successfully repaid all our credit and our interest rates are now very low. The only exception is the government spending, which increased due to the university administration and construction sector. GDP is finally starting to grow, and it has significantly increased to £100,000, 1,851. We can see income gradually increasing across all categories, but we do consider investment pool as our income. Alright, you remember this? Why? Because capitalists will either buy the building we construct with their money, or they will build themselves. So even if the government budget is a negative, that doesn't mean necessarily that you are losing money. You could still making money each month due income from investment pool. This is why you should always consider the investment pool as part of the government income if you are rapidly constructing factories or any privatizable buildings in your country. I really want to unlock all technologies as fast as possible, so I'm investing even more in universities. The construction sector is slowly growing as well. GDP growth in these 5 years has been significant, but more importantly, I started to borrowing money because I finally got a credit interest rate around 2%, which means very cheap money. 1,856. 20 years since the start of the game. I'm sorry, but my graphs look small, but I want for them be relative to spending levels. So if you look at income taxes, mining and investment pool, each of them has doubled. This is growth just in 5 years, very huge growth. And spending, yeah, you probably understand why government spending doesn't even matter compared to the biggest expensive, the construction sector. Just look at this huge red section, 600,000 per week. Our GDP in 1856 was smaller than we're spending right now each week on construction. This is insanely fast industrialization. And as expected, our GDP has doubled in just 5 years. And yeah, we really have a lot of money. We achieve with mostly do a cheap credit and high taxes, but since our interest rates are very low, our economy can continue growing like that until we'll be fully industrialized. Main idea of this video: do you want money? You don't need money. You need to build a strong economy that will buy everything you need for you. But if you want just hoard on money and sit on them, well, you could simply pause government construction sector, and that will be a notch to generate million in gold reserve just in a year. If you like more strategic videos like this, subscribe on my channel and put like, it's very important. I have only 58 subscribers or 59, I'm not remember for sure. Each new subscriber is motivate me to create more videos and improve their quality. I do very high quality content and I have very little subscribers. Guys, you should subscribe on my channel to motivate me, otherwise I will just forget this channel. I will just abandon this channel, okay? Thank you, subscribe, please, love you.